from among them. So I say lives of men are preserved by God. So if you have a God among you, now when you say a God, you're talking about somebody who is indestructible. Kennedy, are you in it? Yes. I say when you say a God, you're talking about somebody who is what? Now if somebody who cannot be destroyed around you is around you, then you too will not be destroyed. Whatever that preserves that man around you will also preserve you who is around the man. So when the journey into the promised land started, the treasure or the asset was Moses, and God made up his mind that precarious journey must not start until Moses had become a god, because it would be terrible. So Moses became a god and the journey started. The journey was successful because Moses was indestructible. God is not looking for more politicians in Nigeria. He's looking for indestructible men, men of value, that God can look at their life and preserve a country. Let me ask you to listen. Apart from indestructible men, there are indestructible values from indestructible men. Whatever that comes from a man represents a man. When Moses was living, Lagos Army, thank God for me, oh. Thank God for me, oh. When Moses was living his life in the midst of the Jews, there is something Moses understood. He was converting his word into the law. He was changing his life into the book of the law. And why Moses' life was precious, the law was also precious. So when Moses couldn't continue in that journey, the Ark of Covenant brought Israel out into the promised land. The Ark of Covenant represented the value of the man Moses. Even after Moses died, and Israel started surviving from the ark, a product of a god. You know the story about how they offended two profound children of Eli. Hophni and Phinehas offended, they desecrated the temple, and the anger of God came down very high. Philistines came and took the ark, brought the ark before they fished God, Dagon. Dagon broke into pieces. They carried the ark. The ark brought emerald unto them in secret parts, until a priest told them that if they must not continue to have problem, that they would bring sacrifice and put it upon the ark and take the ark back to Israel. This is wooden ark. There was no human being. A wooden box was torturing human beings because of the content of the box. And pastors are going everywhere powerless. Before Moses left, he has transferred power to the wooden box. Now the power of conversion was transferred. So what I'm telling you about the books, don't think I'm joking. I have transferred power of immortality in so many living books, just to resist the ancient altars of hell, just to end the manipulation of witchcraft, just to say that I can still be relevant when I'm not preaching. That I can still be, just to take advantage of living on earth. If I take fasting, I will come back here on Friday, come on Sunday, but by next week Tuesday and Friday I will not come here. I will do retreat. I will stay inside my office to find out before I come back the other week. I will assess what I have done already, so that I will not know how to continue. I don't know whether I'm blessing somebody. Please, there are human beings that when you shake hands with them, you should thank your God. Let it come into your mind. There are human beings that when they give you mantle like this and you put it inside your bag, you should know that a particular problem have died. May God produce important personalities in Nigeria, those that have enough energy in them, not in activity but in person, to resist evil, righteous men. Can pastors stop boasting about money and boast about the power of God at work in them? Of course, how can somebody be powerful and he will lack money? How? Any power that can heal the sick can make a man rich. Any power that raises the dead can destroy evil. So which one is a pastor is anointed and is begging money? How? It's not possible. There's something I said here. I say heaven is brought to the earth anytime God's are raised. Heaven is brought to the earth anytime human being transform into gods. Do you know that the greatest blessing on earth is the transformation of men? I said the greatest blessing on earth is a what? Is the transformation of men. Jesus in chapter 6, 9, 10 and 11, Jesus said to them, they said, I said, oh God, teach us how to pray. He said to them, I said, when you're praying, he said, when you're praying, you should pray like this. After this man I pray, our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come. Yes, go ahead. Yes. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Now, the will of God cannot be done on earth by the prayer of people. The will of God will be done on earth when gods are produced from men. Gods are human beings who deliver or who produce the kingdom of God in the midst of men. Why God is God in heaven? Gods have his kingdom on earth. For instance, when Jesus came to the earth and became one with Christ, became one with Christ, the kingdom came. That means that kingdom came in